106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
And when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run. I said or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything. I believe that we will win. Hear me say. I said I believe that we will say. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will say. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will say. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will say. It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up. Take a swing at us, you better hit hard. Cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God, it's time to knuckle up and fight hard. Now let's all buckle up and fight hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mi amigo. Se parta mandito, vamos darle duro este video. Say with me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the River's Edge in Davenport, getting ready for the final game of the weekend, a varsity tilt between the Quad City Blues and the visitors from Ames, the Cyclones. If you were with us earlier, you saw that the terrible luck that the Ames Cyclones junior varsity team had been having with the Blues kind of came to an end as they won a very well-played, hard-fought 1-0 victory. It was scoreless until there was about 3.5 minutes to go. And then a young man by the name of Reed Jones, number 9, picked the puck up behind his own net and carried it about 185 feet and fired a shot over our goaltender's shoulder. He had, how much room did he have there? About the size of 2 pucks?
Basically.
Yeah.
It was a tiny spot, but, man, he hit it hard.
And the Blues were unable in the last 3 minutes to get much offensive action going, and Wyatt Anderson, the goaltender for Ames, came out of the game with a shutout, and I'm sure he felt some vindication because he's been on the wrong side of the first 3 games, not because of anything he did wrong. It just the Blues were a little bit better in those games, and turned out that the Cyclones were a little bit better in this game. So now we turn our attention to the varsity game, and Rich, why don't you bring us up to date on our injury situation?
Yeah, we're going to be missing Austin Hutton, who's definitely one of our top D-pairing guys. Yesterday, he had a little bit of lower back / hip injury earlier in the week, and then went down awkwardly into the boards right at the end of that game. He actually wasn't touched, just blew a tire, hit the base of the boards and the ice, and so he's out with a lower back.
That is really a tough break because he has been definitely one of our best puck-carrying defensemen all year.
Yeah, logs a ton of ice time. So that'll be a tall task for the boys, but I'm sure they're up for it.
That's probably one of the reasons where Johnny Nienhaus and Chase DeYoung were held back from the JV game, because they're going to really be needed in this varsity game without Hutton.
Correct.
Here are the opening lineups.
All right.
They're going to be introduced for the Blues. They've already introduced Ames. Chase DeYoung will get the start at one defensive position. John Nienhaus will be the other defenseman. Blue Beckwith, sophomore from Moline, his second game of the day. Dylan Cutcomp is your right wing, and Connor Giesick will be on the other wing. And getting his second start of the weekend is Carter Shadler. Well, I'm learning at this job, Rich. I made a special effort to look at the visiting team's goalie before he turned around and made his number unseen. That is number 40, Huck Hegerston, which is my favorite goaltender name since Turk Broda of the old Toronto Maple Leafs.
I love it.
And when we played them in Ames, Hegerston played the game on, I believe, on Sunday morning, and engaged in a tremendous goaltender battle with Riley Steerett, which ended, actually, regulation and overtime still scoreless, and Ames won that game in a shootout. That's the only varsity game of the 3 that Ames has won, and Hegerston was in the goal. That day he faced off against Steerett. Today it'll be Carter Shadler in the net.
And once again, I anticipate this game, just like all the others thus far this weekend, to be a nail-biter coming down all the way to the wire. Probably a 1-goal affair would be my estimation.
Why change?
No.
All right, puck is dropped. At center ice, nobody's done much with it yet. Now the puck is picked up by Cutcomp into the zone. Cuts right to the middle. He gets a shot away right off the bat. A big shot by Cutcomp, but Hegerston made the save. And we are off and running. Now here's one off. Tries to send it high off the glass, but it's got it a little too high and went up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off back in the Cyclone zone.
Yeah, that was a bit of a defensive breakdown. They kind of just let him walk on through. It was right to the slot with a really heavy shot, 12 feet out maybe.
Now the puck is poked out to center ice by number 8. That's Linder. Now he picks it up along the near side boards. It's poked away from him. A stick came up, might have gotten him, but no call. And now the puck is free at center ice. Giesik's going to send it in. That's going to be an icing.
That's an icing for sure.
He was a good 3 feet behind the line.
Not even a Waterloo icing.
Yeah.
That's a legit icing.
Yeah. And we got 2 guys wearing the orange bands today. One is Ron Wicks. Do you know the other guy?
No. I don't know his name. I've seen him ref here a million times, and I really like his game.
Here's a shot right on from the faceoff by Pink. And it's sent out to center ice. Pink sends it along the boards, tries to get by Eaton. Eaton pulls him down. We're lucky we didn't get a penalty called there. Now the puck is sent out of the zone. Trying to get it is J.R. Wofford. Now it comes to Jack James. James sends it in. It's deflected, knocked away by the defense before it got to the goaltender. Now Chuck Eaton controls in his own zone, sends it out to Wofford. Wofford loses control and then picks it up over along the near boards and sends it in behind the net where it's chased down by Jack Jones and one of the Ames players. Back to center ice. Middle of a line change for Ames. Puck goes back. It's picked up back there by number 17. Comes to Quinn. Fires a shot that missed the net. Winds up along the boards, along the far side. Now we've got a break. 1-on-2 for Ames into the zone. Tries a long shot. It's deflected by Hurd. And now the puck is taken off in the slot there by Quinn. Takes it behind the net and regains it. Along the near boards to Jace Johnson. He's knocked off the puck and goes behind the net. And once again, Patrick Hurd gets a stick on it and sends it around to the near side boards. Johnson sends it out. Center ice. That's not going to go far enough for icing. Here's Conrad. Steals the puck. He gets a shot away. Nice save by Hegerston on a shot that hit him right in the shoulder or maybe even the face mask. Had a defenseman blow a tire there, and suddenly Conrad was in pretty much alone, but he did not have a great angle. So Hegerston hugged the post and was able to knock that shot away. Now Hurd loses the puck in his own zone. Centering pass. We got a man right in front, and they score. Oof. That's a bad giveaway there by the defense.
Yeah.
And it results in a Cyclone player getting a shot just inside the circle. He was only about 12 or 15 feet out, and he beat Shaler to the glove side. And the way that play developed, Carter really didn't have much time to get set for it because the giveaway happened so quickly.
Well, I saw Carter shake his head there, but he's got nothing to shake his head off on. That was from tight.
Unless he's thinking about his defenseman.
Well, okay, I'll give you that. Not to himself, that's for sure.
And at the 2:59 mark, Ames has taken a 1-0 lead. The puck comes back into the zone, slides slowly to Shaler, who makes the save.
Speaking of number 8, Griffin Linder, all the oddity that happened at the very end of last game surrounded him, and I got the story on that here. I'll tell you in a minute.
Puck is sent back to the blue line, knocked out of there. Cut comp. Looked like he might have a break, but the defense recovered quickly, and now it's back into the blue zone in the far corner. DeYoung goes for the check, misses. Now a man's trying to come right out in front, but he's defensed by 2 Blues. Puck is behind the net. And here comes Eaton out of the zone. Over the line. He's finally converged on there by a couple of defensemen who knocked the puck off his stick. And it rolls into the near side corner. And they finally get it out. Sends it to number 5. That's Canart. Canart into the zone. He's got 3 Blues to contend with as he takes it to the corner. Pink meandering in front of the net. Now he picks it up. Now it comes right out in front. Now number 22 is going to get a shot away. It's deflected right off a defenseman. That was Doherty that it hit. Now it's behind the net. Along the far boards, cut comp battling for it over there along with Doherty and a couple of the Cyclone players. And the Blues finally clear it out of the zone. It's dumped right back in. Shadler plays it off to the side of his net. And there's a lead pass for James. Couldn't quite control that. How was that? Wasn't he on the other side of the blue,
I
the red line?
He was on this side.
Okay.
I guess I wasn't looking as clearly, but I'm pretty sure he was just about a yard on this side.
So what happened with Griffin Linder?
So the refs said that was his 4th penalty, and so he was kicked out, and then they realized, we miscounted. It was only his 3rd penalty, and they tried to bring him back.
Oh,
that was all
the
issue. It wasn't his fault. It was bad counting.
All right. That's going to be an icing against the Blues.
I could have elaborated that story if I knew we were going to go back to back on the icings. But I thought, man, that's really selfish to just walk off into the locker room because you were mad about taking a penalty, and it turns out he was sent off inappropriately.
Okay. And that's why somebody else was put in the box.
Yes.
Number 11, this is Wofford. Dumps it out of the zone. Jack James tries to keep it in, but is sent all the way back. There's a pass over on the side to Hurd. Hurd dumps it into the zone. James goes back after it, puts his man into the boards, tries to steal that puck. He's got Quinn out in front of the net, but he could never get a hold of it back there. Now, big hit by Wofford. Good legal check along the boards. And here is Quinn, gets it up along the boards where it's picked up by number 22. That's Schwartz. Now Pat Hurd goes behind the net and takes it out the other side. Knocked down at the defense, back to the point. Now there's a man getting past 1 and 2, but can't get past Gannon. And it comes back to Hurd in the corner. Hurd unable to get it. Now we got a man coming right toward the net. Fortunately, Liam Quinn was back there defending, and they never really got a good shot off. Now Conrad tries to get it out, and he does. And that's going to go back to the blue line where it's picked up by Ames. Sends it over to his defense partner, and they come out where it's picked up by Eaton, who sends it in deep. Puck comes right out in front. Here's a man in front.
Oh, and blocked by 1-7.
Now here's another pass. That was a really funny bounce off the backboards that came off at an angle right to the middle of the high slot where I think that was Conrad that picked it up.
It was Jace Johnson, but Jace Johnson and Liam Quinn were right there together.
Yeah,
it was kind of like, do I take it? Do you take it? Do I take it? Do you take it? Oh, we're too late. We're too close.
Yeah. And Johnson's shot missed the net. Now here's a shot right in front to Conrad, whose shot is deflected off a defenseman's skate. Number 5, Kennart into the zone. He's knocked down by Eaton. They battle forward in the corner. And now this is Conrad. Sends it ahead to Jace Johnson over the line. He's on sides. He's taken to the corner there by Schwartz. Puck along the half wall on the offensive side on the near side boards. Number 6, Beckwith over there. Their Beckwith, that is, Mason Beckwith. Now the puck is sent in. That's on side, or that's was dumped in on the right side of center ice, so there's no icing. Back to the far side point, intercepted by Conrad, but he's at the end of a shift and he goes off. And puck is picked up back in the defensive zone by the Ames defenseman. Sends it ahead. His pass for number 9, Reed Jones, is too far ahead and it results in an icing against Ames with 9:52 left in the first period. Cyclones leading at 1-0.
I'm going to make another apology because I screw up all the time. Chuck Eaton and his lovely parents, Ken and Jessica Eaton, whose name I couldn't come up with yesterday, although they do so much for this team and the organization. We really appreciate you, Jessica, and I'm sorry that I flubbed it up so bad yesterday.
All right, Ames takes control. Puck is deflected, and Nienhuis is going to be the first one to it. Takes it behind his net. He's checked back there. Good forechecking effort by number 45. Now they try and get it away, but Beckwith comes to the rescue and sends it to the far side corner. And Dylan Cutcomp sends it to Nienhuis. Still, puck is free in the corner. This is going to be Nienhuis that gets to it. He's coming out the short side here. Gets it off the skate of, no, Giesek apparently did not touch it, so that's just going to be another in a long line of icings in this first period.
The first period of the JV game went real fast. This one, not so much.
Not so much.
Not so much. All right.
Puck is dropped. 50-50 puck. Now it's picked up by James. James got 2-on-1 as he gets to the net. You're going to get a shot away, but
right into his crest.
Hegerston came out to the top of the blue paint and didn't give James much room to shoot there. And there was another defenseman closing from the other side, so Jack didn't really have much he could do in the way of deking. He had to just take the shot, and Hegerston makes it. Here's a shot from Wofford that doesn't get through, and it's deflected now up into the players' bench on the Ames side.
Even got the ceiling on that one.
Oh, and
yeah. It landed short of the players' bench, but got one of the I-beams that hold the roof up.
And we need those I-beams to hold the roof up.
Yes, please. I appreciate having a roof over this rink. It's cold outside today.
Oh, here's a man, Blues man taken down in front. He may have just lost an edge. They fight for the long now. Now here's a man. Oh, he had a man in front. That was the Griffin Linder again, but couldn't hold the puck on his stick as he crossed the blue line. Now here is pass intercepted by James. James is 1-on-3 as he crosses the line. His line mates have left him for a line change. Now we've got a man, this is Pink skating for it, but he's beaten to the puck by the Blues defense, and now it's picked up by James in his own zone. Good forecheck by Pink, but James gets it out of the zone, sends it over on the far side to Eaton. Eaton crosses the line. He's hit over there. Maintains control. Tries to get to the middle. Sends it over to Quinn. Quinn sends it into the corner. Eaton back to Quinn, trying to get it back to Quinn. And now it's dumped out high above Chuck Eaton. And the puck is played right in front of us. Now it's put back in by Quinn. Johnson had to tag up briefly, so now we're back in the Ames zone. Here's a man. Quinn got a shot from about 15 feet out, not a great angle, and Hegerston made the save. Here is Johnson over the red line, now into the zone. Good defensive follow-up. Now here is Quinn going to get a shot away and over the net.
Deflected.
Yeah, I think that was deflected.
Yeah, hit a body in front.
Yep. Now here is Reed Jones again. He's trying the same move he scored on and won the game in the JV game. Now here's a shot in front, and it's loose, and
Good save by
Shadler
Carter.
made the save. I thought the puck was starting to get away from his glove, but he had it all the way, and then the Ames player was kind of unceremoniously dumped there as
by the mullet.
Hovered over the goaltender.
I'll take that dump all day. Protect your tendy, boys.
That was Hargrove asking the ref why that wasn't a penalty, and he goes, "Hey, you're hanging on right on top of the goaltender. What do you expect?"
Yeah.
Now that puck was out of the zone, and they didn't see it that way.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Big save. Oh, knocked in front. Look, get it out of there, boys. Shot is blocked by the defense. Bad hop there almost resulted in a dangerous scoring opportunity for Ames.
For sure.
As it comes back into the Ames zone. This is Cutcomp. Controls the puck. Now it comes around behind to Connor Giesick. He loses it and goes to the corner. Now it's run around to the far boards. Now that was number 22, Hurd, that couldn't control that. Now here's a chance for Beckwith. He's going to get in. Shot. Oof. Right on goal. And Hagerston has the save, and we've got a penalty coming up, it looks like, against one of the Ames
looks like Ames
players. He may have given a shove to Beckwith as he swung by the net after taking that shot. I tell you what.
I didn't see it, but that seems a little something.
That was.
I mean, I like to homer with the best of them. Now he's pointing down and saying, I was Wilson going to the box, and you could tell exactly what he said, that Liam Quinn took that guy out when he was by our tendy. Why can't I retaliate in kind?
And their coach is talking it over with Wicks right now. That'll get him nowhere.
I agree, but I think he's got a point.
I do
to
too.
Be honest, I like to homer as much as the next guy, but you got to try and be somewhat respectable.
If he let the hit by Quinn go,
he's got to let
that one go.
You do. Speaking of being a homer, welcome to all the Ames fans who may be watching the broadcast. We welcome you guys in. Hey, and if you're at it, just subscribe to the BSN. Next time, you won't have to search for us.
There's a shot knocked down at the defense. Blues have a penalty power play. Over along the near corner is Johnson. Johnson behind the net to Nienhuis, to Quinn. All of this happening behind the goal line. Now Johnson's got it. Looks to come out. Sends it. Here's all the shot. Right on. Ooh. And Hagerston makes another stop. We've seen 3 periods plus an overtime, plus a shootout, and plus 12 minutes of this game, and we've not gotten anything past Hagerston.
Yep.
Back to the far point. This is Nienhuis. Sends it back to the point. It's going to be saved there by James. James back to Nienhuis. Now the Blues control along the far boards. We got a point man on the other side there in Johnson. Back to James. Now Conrad is going to go in front of the net as James picks up the puck. Now it's sent to the near side corner. Conrad tries to get around one. He leaves it for Quinn. Now Quinn makes a nice move, comes in front of the net, tries to stuff it in. A rebound. Nothing. Can't get one past Hagerston yet. Oh, boy, we had near miss there at the blue line as Pink looked to be just one step away from getting a breakaway. Now the puck is iced. 40 seconds left on the manpower advantage for the Blues, and so far, Mr. Hagerston is impenetrable. Now here comes Wofford. Got a good head of steam down the right wing boards, gets around the defense, trying to come to the net, front of the net. Sends it back to the point. To DeYoung, back to Wofford. Wofford misfires on a centering pass. Now he gets it again to Cutcomp. Cutcomp dumps it out in front, but nobody there but an Ames defenseman. And now DeYoung, with less than 10 seconds, this is going to kill off the Blues power play. They had some good chances, but a lot of their opportunities were along the sideboards. Now, once again, Wofford makes a nice rush as the teams return to full and equal strength. And Eaton sends it in along the boards. Who's going to get to it first? That's Wofford. Tries a backhand in front, and Doherty got a stick on it, but couldn't control his shot. Now here's a long shot coming, knocked down at the defense.
Strike 2.
Now we got a breakaway. Man coming in all alone for Ames. Here's a shot. Big save
Nice
by
job.
Shadler.
Oh, that's going to be a tripping penalty on number 8 for the effort.
No.
He was frustrated afterwards and dumped Chuck Eaton.
Yeah, that man had a breakaway, but Eaton made up a lot of ground, and he was able to harass him enough without taking a penalty.
Correct.
That made the save a little bit easier. Still a good opportunity, and Shadler had to be tough to make the save.
Yep.
And kind of out of frustration, the Ames player.
Yeah, that's number 8, Griffin Linder.
Yeah, Linder dumped Eaton, and so the Blues are right back to the power play with 3:40 to play in the first. Now the puck. Somebody right on top of it in the circle. They finally knock him off of it. Here's Quinn behind the net, setting up his office behind the net. Back to Johnson. Johnson regains it. Now he tries a shot. And another good save by Hagerston.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, they're going to have to take a little more out of his eyes or redirect some of those. I feel like those shots from the dots and north are not beating this guy today.
Yeah. Now here's a shot. Missed the net by James. Nienhuis picks it up. Back to James at the high slot. Going to let one go. Now that time Quinn was definitely taking the eyes away from Hagerston, but the shot was deflected. And this is James going to pick it up. Penalty is over.
Oh, no, still on the board.
No. Number 17 just went into the boards without anybody within 30 feet of him.
That was a snipe.
Now this is James over the left side. Gets to the circle. Now he's looking to bring it in front. Ooh. There's a shot right in front by Conrad. Oh. Hagerston makes the save again, and Conrad is dumped. Now the puck comes back.
Oof.
Now this is Johnson's.
Oh,
he scores! Jace Johnson!
Jace Johnson, let's go!
That sounded like a bar down.
Yeah, it was some sort of metal and to the twine.
Yeah.
Woo!
Must be something about these orange jersey that Jace Johnson really likes, because he's had a career against Ames this year with several goals up in Ames, and then one last night and that one there.
Let's go.
He had the game winner last night, and he's just drawn the Blues into a tie at 1-1.
And with a BSN power play goal. 53 seconds were remaining on that one.
And I'm sure that whole Blues bench has to be happy when they realize that this kid can be beaten.
Yeah. See if that breaks the dam open or we go right back to it.
Or more than likely it'll just lend to another 1-1 game.
We'll just go 1-1 until all the way through the end to a shootout. I go for a little more
I don't know who got the helpers on that, but
Jace Johnson. What a rocket.
No.
Scored by number 7, Jack James.
Oh,
James tipped it in.
Number 35, Jace Johnson.
Okay, Nienhuis and Johnson get the. It was definitely Johnson that got the shot away. So obviously James in front of the net got a stick on it and deflected it in. So good for him.
Okay. That's interesting.
So all those things about Jace Johnson liking the orange uniforms, it's still true. He got an assist.
Fine. He still is fantastic. And we're going to go – they're going to go back to the power play. I saw Carter Shadler streaming for the bench right as that goal went in. So I did not see an orange-banded arm in the air, but there must have been. So we'll get the call here from Janet, but we're back on a BSN
It must have been after
play.
the goal because –
Oh, that's better. It was scored by Jace. Thank you. I was pretty sure I wasn't that blind.
Well, I'm really confused about why there was a penalty, what the penalty was for, and if it came before the goal was scored. It had to be after the goal was scored.
Cyclones penalty on number 17, Zach Edgerton. 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Cross-check.
That must have been after the goal, because otherwise the goal would have been negated the penalty. Here's Wofford, gets all the way to the front. His shot, now we got another
penalty. Slash.
And that's going to be on number 5, I believe. Is that Kennart?
So do the goals negate the penalties whether or not you have a 6th attacker on the ice? I thought it was only once you put the 6th attacker on that it negates the actual penalty when you score the goal. I don't know. Again, I'm asking.
You know what? Now I'm not sure.
Well, it's going to be a 5. Wait a second. They put the penalty on the wrong side. It's going to be a 5-on-3 here for a minute 19 after another Ames man goes to the box for a slash.
We could talk about that after the period, but for right now, the puck is cleared out. You want to keep that puck in the zone with it as long as possible when you got a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
This is Nienhuis carrying it in over the blue line.
Oh, drop pass to nowhere.
Yeah, that was a bad drop pass, and it allows the Ames team to ice the puck, and that's going to take another 15 or 20 seconds off the 2-man advantage. This time it is Conrad over the zone, over the blue line. Looks he's got Quinn in front.
Wanted it.
Quinn had the beaver tail wrapping there.
Whoop, strike one.
Now this is Johnson, sends it over. Here's a shot in front.
Oh,
Great save!
Oh, my goodness.
Quinn had it all to himself, and somehow Hagerson made the save. And who is that? That's Quinn talking to the goaltender like, how in the world did you stop that?
Yeah.
I'd love to have heard that conversation.
I can't believe that didn't go in.
It looked like Hagerson was saying, I stop those all the time.
That's routine. It's fine.
31 seconds left on the 2-man advantage.
Good win in the draw.
Here is Quinn. Quinn in front. Now he takes it behind the net. Got a man in front. Shot.
Oh,
score!
Yeah! That's Jackie Boy.
Jackie Boy
Woo!
scores on a pass from Quinn, and the Blues take full advantage. And best of all, they scored before the first penalty was up, so that one man will come out.
Right. 21 seconds wiped. 1:03 still to go. Number 7 in your playbook. Number 1 in his mom's heart. She calls him Jackie Boy. Jack James. Let's go.
And Hagerson could do absolutely nothing about that. That was a sharp, quick pass from behind the net and a quick release by James, and it was behind him before he could make any kind of a move on it. He's made some great saves, but nothing was going to stop that one.
Power play goal scored by number 7 and Jack James for real this time. Assisted by number 15, Quinn. James for Quinn with 53 seconds left in the period.
Jana gave herself some shade, said, scored by Jack James for real this time. Wonderful.
All right, the puck is cleared out. The Blues are still going to have a manpower advantage for the rest of this period. If they don't score, the penalty will carry over, but only for about 10 seconds in the next period. Here's DeYoung into the net, into the corner. Puck is taken out of there by the Blue, now we got a penalty coming up on Wofford.
Yeah, that's going to be interference, I'd assume.
Yeah, and that's...
hook. Okay.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. You could almost see that one coming. I think after a couple of questionable calls against Ames, it was just a matter of time before they called a questionable one against the Blues to even things up.
Yeah.
So Wofford's going to go to the box. So now the teams will play 4 aside for the last 8 seconds of the period. And then we will start the third period, and after a few seconds, Ames will have an advantage. Puck is dumped out of the zone. Quinn, now her man going to try and get a shot away before the end of the period, but is unable to do so. And after Ames took the lead on a goal midway through the first period on a nice shot by who scored that for them? Was that Linder that?
I believe so.
Okay. But the Blues came back with goals from Johnson and James and have taken a 2-1 lead. On that penalty call, I never heard what you just brought up as a rationale there. If the arm is in the air and you score a goal, the penalty that was going to be called is recorded, but the player doesn't have to serve it.
Okay.
However, the point you're bringing up is if you've successfully gotten on your 6th player and your goalie's off and you score, then they still call it.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, I thought it was if you get your goalie off and you have the 6th attacker on, that's when it negates the penalty because you have the manpower advantage starting right then as soon as you get the goalie off. I'm probably wrong, but that was the way I thought about it.
Yeah, the only way I could see them calling that penalty is after the goal went in, somebody got cross-checked or slashed or whatever they called.
Totally could be.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break here while they resurface the ice. We'll be back in about 12 or 13 minutes after one period. 2-1 in favor of your Blues. This is Quad City Blues hockey.
First you trade the Cadillac for a microphone. Then you lie to me about the band. Now you're gonna put me right back in the joint.
They're not gonna catch us. We're on a mission from God.
Elwood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for period 2 of this morning's varsity game between the Ames Cyclones and the Quad City Blues. Blues scored the last 2 goals of that period to take a 2-1 lead. And now as we start this period, Ames is a man short, but only for 9 seconds. And the Blues still have to kill off 1:52. So they're going to have a little over 1:40 of power play to start this period once we get a few seconds in.
Yes, there's the dazzle, Dino. Way to go. That was good clock math, by the way. I'm bad at clock math.
Yeah.
He'll tell you. I'm bad at clock math.
All right, Eaton, Beckwith, Nienhaus, and Connor Giesick will be your 4 on the ice for the Blues. All right, puck is dropped and controlled right off the faceoff by Ames. They send it into the blue zone, but it's picked up by Nienhaus. He's going to take it behind his net.
Oh,
leaves the puck behind him for a
part of
second.
the ice.
Now
Again,
he's knocked down.
It's the same thing that happened to Chuck in last night's game. Just a little wet spot.
Now
he grabs the puck. Did it again.
Ames penalty is over, so the Blues are shorthanded for 1:28 seconds, and they gained control of the puck, and that was Beckwith that shot it all the way down. Now number 17 brings it out of the zone for Ames. He's knocked down, and there's going to be another penalty on the Blues. This is bad. This is going to be a 2-man advantage for the Blues for an extended period of time.
Safe by the goalie. Feet first slide.
Yeah, Hegerston made a mad dash for
trying to get to the bench,
to the net or to the bench, so that they could put on an extra forward.
Ooh.
And he's got to go back and work on that hockey stop.
Yeah, a little bit. This is wow. Without one of your number 1 D-men playing today, Austin Hutton, Chuck Eaton, I'm sure, is up to the task. But man, this is going to be
now the puck is
hard to kill.
dumped out right off the draw, so that's a good clear. That was the right call. Eaton's going to get a hold of it and send it all the way back. He's even going to get it on net. Hegerston sticks it to the corner, and now Ames goes back to start up their 5-on-3 rush, and they can take all the time back there they want, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Now it's not really a good pass.
And
Ames is able. James is able to get it. Now he's going to follow up and chase it into the zone. He's going to fire one, and Hegerston has to make a save as it's down to 27 seconds on the 2-man advantage. And here comes number 29. That's McHenry, the team captain. He beats one man, but not the other. Now the puck is free in the high slot. Who's going to get to it first? Ames. Now it's dumped out of there, and they're going to have to clear the zone. It doesn't get all the way down the ice, though. Number 17, he's not listed on any of their roster pages, so I can't give you a name on him. But
all right, killed off the 2-man.
They've killed off the first penalty. And now number 8, that's Linder behind the net, loses it to Eaton. Now there's 2 of them over there ganging up on Eaton. And the puck is cleared. And the Blues actually have a 1-on-2 break. It's Wofford, and he hits it off the goal post.
Oh, man.
He had a break.
Short-handed bid.
Now here comes Linder back into the zone. Waits, turns at the blue line, dumps it in deep. Number 5, Kennard has it. He's bumped over there by Charlie Eaton, who gets it out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. And this is Gannon going to get there next. He tries to backhand it, and it's cleared all the way down. That's going to wind up in the far corner of the Ames zone, and that's going to kill off the remainder of this 2-man advantage for Ames. So great work by the penalty killers, and actually not really good work by Ames on that. Now the puck is stolen. The Blues are going to get a shot away. Shot!
Oh!
Crossbar! We've got a post and a crossbar in the last few minutes, less than a minute in this period for the Blues. One while they were shorthanded, and now that one that went off the crossbar. Now the puck is off the skate. Now it's picked up by Pink. Pink moving in. He's going to try and pick a corner. He tries to go low. And Shadler makes a pad save. Now here's a pass a little bit ahead of Gannon. And the puck comes clear to center ice, and now it's picked up by Johnson, number 35 of the Blues. He gets to the middle. Oh, just before he was going to let that wrist shot go, it rolled off the end of his stick. Now Quinn in the corner loses the puck, and number 16, Hargrove, is going to pick it up. And it's stolen again by Johnson, who gets it back to his defenseman, Pat Hurd, who crosses the center line and dumps it in. Goes all the way back behind the Ames net. Now number 15, that's Zach Wilson. Tries to get it out. It's intercepted and cleared in by Quinn now. Controls at center ice. He's checked. Getting hacked there, but no call. That was at least a worse slash than we saw last week in Waterloo.
Facts.
Back into the corner. Beckwith tries to stop him, but it's going to be up to Eaton now to knock the puck off his stick and take it behind the net. He turns, he's scrunched back there, but regains the control along the half boards, and now Quinn gets it out of the zone. And they battle for it at center ice. Number 22 sends it back in. Going to get a shot away right through the crease. Number 22 is Schwartz for Ames. Puck comes free to Beckwith. Beckwith is able to get it out of the zone, and it's picked up there by Giesick. Giesick tries to center one in front, tries to get it to Eaton, but he's knocked out of the play. And the puck is, we're going to have a whistle. And what do we got?
Nobody's going to the box. Didn't look like it.
No,
never mind.
High stick coming up against one of the Ames forwards.
Yep.
That's the player who's not on their roster, number 17.
Player to be named later.
Yeah. We got a 16 and 18 and 19, but no 17. But whoever he is, he's in the box for 2 for elbowing, or high sticking, rather. Now here's the Blues power play back in action. And the puck, James is unable to keep it in, but does a nice defense. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing for Ames as they enter the zone. Here's a shot in front. And Linder's unable to tip it as he went past the crease. And Blues power play getting off to kind of a shaky start here, but now they take control and send it up to Johnson at center ice. He leads the rush. Now he gets it over on the right wing boards to James. James turns in the zone, gets it to Johnson. Johnson, he's got Conrad in front, but he's heavily covered. Now the puck is behind the net. They try and bring it out in front. Quinn, who has an assist from back there earlier in the period. Now here is Conrad. Here's a shot. One-time shot by Nienhaus that goes off the side of the net. Now Quinn battling back there. Tries to bring it out in front. And wasn't in the wheelhouse for Conrad to handle, so Nienhaus gets it again, back to Conrad. Sends it over to James. James loses it, but gets it to Johnson. He's going to get a shot away, and he scores! Yeah! Johnson! Jace Johnson roofs a backhander from about 15 feet out, beats Hegerston, and gives the Blues another power play goal and a lead of 3-1.
Let's go.
And I'll repeat what I said earlier was that Jace Johnson loves playing these orange-shirted Cyclones.
It's like waving red in front of a bull. Let's go. Jace Johnson crushing it. Love it. I wish I had a nickname for him.
He had Hegerston down.
Yep.
But he had to
backhand
place
roof.
that up on the high side, and he did so with a backhander.
Lovely
now
shot.
here's Cutcomp. Now we've got another.
They're going to call that an intentional offside, perhaps? It's coming all
or,
the way
or
down.
maybe hit with a high stick.
Played with a high stick, perhaps.
I think that was it.
Okay.
All right, face-off will be to the left of Connor Shadler in the near side face-off circle. Over to the side, here's Wilson. Wilson turns at the blue line, gets it back to his point man. Wilson once again now behind the net. Good hit by Doherty. Here's a shot. Missed the net. Goes all the way out. That's going to go all the way back down into the Ames defensive zone, where it's picked up. Oh, here's a chance for DeYoung. DeYoung. Oh, Hagerston came way out, and unfortunately, DeYoung could not catch up with that puck. He had a wide open net, but that was a gutsy play by Hagerston, and he made it work for him. Now the puck is sent down. That's not going to be icing, as they rule it could have been played by the Blues. Here is Eaton into the zone. 3-on-1. Here's a shot by Eaton, is right on goal, and it's up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. Eaton might have been better served there, passing that up to Wofford or who was the other player? I think it might have been Cutcomp that was open at the blue line. But
yeah, I agree. But
sometimes when you're carrying the puck and you see the ice clear in front of you, you just say, I got to go.
Yep, I can understand.
All right. Face-off win back to Gannon at the point, sends it in deep around the boards. They battle for it back there, and it winds up in the far corner where number 26 picks it up. That's Helmers. Helmers gets it out of the zone, and it's dumped right back in. And now it's taken away in there by, is that Gannon?
Yeah, Gannon.
Gannon in the corner. He's going to go to the front of the net as it's picked up in the corner there by Johnson. Johnson loses it. Conrad has it taken away from him, and it's back into the blue zone where Patrick Hurd has it knocked off his stick back into the corner. Hurd is able to just get it out of the zone, and now Ames plays it back to their own blue line. And here is Hurd. He's knocked off the puck. Now he's going for a line change. The puck is in the near side corner. Dump behind the net. Chasing after it is Quinn. And the puck is knocked out of the zone where Chuck Eaton is going to pick it up. He makes a turn there. Loses the puck, though. We got a 2-on-1 developing if they hurry. And it's knocked off the stick of the winger, but not out of the zone yet. And now Connor Giesick gets it. And gets it past one man. They battle for it at center ice. Now it's dumped in deep. A bad bounce comes right out in front, but luckily the Blues are there to take that one out of danger area and clear it out of the zone. This is Nienhaus behind the net. Sends it out along the boards to Giesick. He dumps it out to Beckwith. Dump back in. Now here's a pass over to Cutcomp. He's wide open on the left wing boards. Gets around. Oh, puck is swept off his stick nicely by the mystery man, number 17. Now here's a kept in by DeYoung to Cutcomp. Tries to, he puts it right off the goaltender's pads, right out in front, but nobody there for the Blues. And now here comes number 45. That's Satlos into the zone. He's checked by, here's a centering pass right out in front, and Shadler covers it. You know, just since that goal by Johnson there, that backhander, I know that's the first time this weekend that there's been a 2-goal differential in any game. And thinking back, I'm not sure there's ever been a 2-goal differential this year. Because the 4 games in Ames were so close all the time. So
I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
Well, you know what they say about great minds and
I don't have
and mediocre ones. Oh, big hit over there by Gannon.
Crush.
And he's going to get a penalty for it. Oh, boy.
We're going to call it what? Roughing.
Well, we didn't need that.
Our Zebras have been busy.
Yeah. They're making up for last night.
That's right. The JV game had
they didn't have to call anything. All right, a 2-minute roughing penalty on Gannon is going to give a power play opportunity to the Cyclones. Nienhaus, Eaton, Wofford, and who's ever taken this draw?
Doherty.
Doherty, okay. And Doherty wins the draw and sends it all the way down. Hegerston plays it behind his net, leaves it off there for number 22, Schwartz. Now the puck comes out of the zone, and here comes Ames. over the blue line. Centering pass comes across to Linder. Now Linder's got it again in the corner. Here's a man coming out from him in front.
Oh, boy.
Just missed there. Good opportunity. Now Linder drops it back. Here's a centering pass. Here's a breakaway for Wofford. Wofford's going in all alone. He moves in, shoots, and he missed the net. Now the puck comes out in front again, and a save by Heckerston.
On Doherty. Woof.
Wow. You weren't expecting that on a penalty kill, but J.R. Wofford got a breakaway. He tried to pick a corner and missed the net, but the puck bounced off the backboards right out in front to Doherty, who got another shot, and Heckerston made a nice save to keep his team in it, keep the margin at 3-1 in favor of the Blues. Here's a shot right on goal. Kind of fluttered to the, I think that might have been deflected a little bit on the shot by Nienhaus, and it kind of fluttered into the chest of Heckerston. There's another shot. That's knocked down at the defense. Now we've got a potential breakaway taken away in there by Eaton. It saves the Blues some problems, and he puts it up. Well, if that didn't hit the net, it would have been an icing, so probably just as well. Now we'll have the facing.
Oh, no, we're on the kill.
Why is the face-off down here?
Huh. That is curious.
Yeah.
But you would have been okay with icing it on since we're still
Oh, that's
killing.
right. You're right.
You're fine.
Absolutely.
That's why there's two of us. Oh, the mullet gets chased.
Yeah.
Boo.
Now Nienhaus in the corner. Got a battle with two of those Ames Cyclones. Now the man plays it along the sideboards. Back to the point. Kind of a weak pass. And now it's into the corner to Pink. Pink has the puck knocked off his stick. Regains it. And now he's going to try to get to the middle. Number 5 takes a shot. It's deflected by the defense into the corner. That was Canart. And the puck is lofted out of there. It's going to go all the way down. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Behind the net now. And Liam Quinn on the forecheck. They send a lead pass ahead to number 8, Linder. Linder into the zone, and his line mate was going off the ice, but he did so by crossing the blue line. And that's going to result in an offside.
And he has the look on his face of, who, me? Is that me? Oh, yep, that was you, buddy. Also, I could totally forgive you for forgetting the Blues were on the kill there.
Yeah.
Because the last 3 or 4 shots and good chances, really good chances, were while they were on the kill. What are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Well, Cyclones are getting a penalty. Yeah, you got to go to the box there, buddy. I don't know. I don't know.
What's the penalty for? That's number 26. Helmer is going off.
I don't think it was a too many men, was it? That's all I could imagine.
Yeah.
Well, Jan will help us. She always does. All right, 4 apiece.
Puck comes back to the point to Nienhaus. Oh, dangerous. There's a shot. Oh, right, deflected right on goal. And
it is a too many men.
Too many
penalty.
men? Okay. It was too many men against Ames. That shot from the point, I believe, by Nienhaus looked like it was deflected, but it was deflected right into the gut of Huck Heggerston. So he made the save. Now the puck gets away, going to come all the way down, and Wofford has to hustle back to get it, but he does. And he carries it out of the zone, puts it right on the stick of James. He comes into the zone, crosses the line, uses the defenseman as a screen, puts a shot right on goal. Heggerston makes the save. The puck is cleared out to center ice. And here is the puck deflected in by James into the corner. Now racing after it is number 22, Schwartz.
Ouch.
Now a puck is stolen, shot right on goal by Johnson, and he scores again.
Woo! Oh, yeah!
And if that goal is Johnson's, that's a hat trick,
baby.
That's a hat trick for Jace Johnson. Let's wait to make sure somebody else didn't touch it. But
Jack's going through the line first. But,
yeah,
I mean, it looked like Jace fired that. We'll see.
Wow.
you know, we did wonder if the dam was going to break, and it
apparently
appears
it
that it
has.
has. That's another power play goal. It got to be 3 out of the 4 at least. As
Yeah,
power play goals, I don't have a
Make
sheet
the
in front of me.
announcement on that, Jana. We want to make sure that we were right on that call on the hat trick for Jace Johnson.
All right.
Uh-oh, here's a break. Man, shot, big save by Shadler.
Well, it was Jack James unassisted on the goal. I don't know. I thought it was 3-5 as well, but
Yeah.
But he went through the line first. He would know. So I guess I missaw it.
All right, take that hat trick away.
Yeah, it's fine. They both have 2 now,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So we've doubled our chances for somebody getting one.
There we go.
Now here come the Blues. This is Beckwith. Sends it, and he's mad at somebody on his own bench, and he fires it in there, but that'll result in a facing at center ice here for...
That's not the best way to try and get more playing time, firing frozen rubber at your coach. This is not ideal, boys.
3:58 to play in the second period, and the Blues have opened it up now to 4-1. Now the puck is put in right on goal. Hegerston kind of disgustedly flings it to the corner. He was having a great game until this period, and the Blues have kind of found how to beat him in this period.
Let's not forget that recent really great save by Shadler.
Yeah.
Just on the small breakaway there.
Now back into the zone, picked up by number 17. Beckwith sends it back into the corner. Cutcomp's going to chase it down there. Puts his man into the boards. Now puck is put on the stick of number 45. That's Cass Satlos. Comes into the zone. He's got a little bit of an angle. Tries to fire it and gets a shot off the pads of Shadler to Nienhaus. Whoa, Nienhaus tried to put it behind the net. It hit something and came out in front, and Shadler decided he was going to glove that one and stop it and get a face-off.
Yep, enough is enough there.
It's either a mistake in who scored it or it's a mistake in not giving Johnson an assist, because he clearly shot that puck.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the tape, but I don't know.
Here's a man right in front and missed the net. Had Shadler down, but missed the net on that. 2:55 to play in the second period. Patrick Hurd, there's a centering pass knocked down at the defense. Another good defense by the Blues as Jack James fights for it in the corner, gets it to the mullet. His clearing pass is knocked down, and the puck is back behind the Blues net in the corner. Now J.R. Wofford succeeds in getting it out of the zone. That was tipped, so there won't be any icing on that play as number 9, Reed Jones, goes back to pick it up. And number 21, Linder, now picked up there by number 9, Reed Jones. Gets it to Hurd. And now there's a potential breakaway. And
he did make contact.
Good job of slowing Wofford down there by number 6. That was Mason Beckwith. Otherwise, Beckwith JR might have been home free on that for a breakaway.
So BSN quality control number 89 sent a message that said it was 7 who fired the shot.
Okay.
So he's got it. He can go back and watch the tape. So we appreciate that from you, buddy. Yeah, it's yeah.
Number 16, that is Hargrove behind the net. Puck is free at the blue line, picked up by Lindor. Lindor has the puck taken off his stick, and that's going to be Gannon chasing it back along with Eaton. Eaton is hit hard. Now Conrad. Isaiah's been quiet recently. He hasn't had much in the way of scoring, but he's always a threat out there. Here is Eaton from the circle. Tries kind of a blind back pass that doesn't work out. And the puck is free at center ice. Ames a little bit disorganized. Not. So we go to the last minute of the period, and the puck is cleared back into the zone by good check by Johnson. Now the puck is taken off in there.
Oh.
Gannon. There's a man right in front. Man's going to get another opportunity and up into the netting.
Nice stick there by Gannon, getting that in the way for that man wide open in front otherwise.
Number 15, Zach Wilson, had an opportunity, and his shot was deflected up over the net, so it never got through to Shadler. 37.3 seconds left to go in the second period. The Blues lead it 4-1. Now the puck control by the Blues behind their own net. Out near the sideboards, kept in there by Beckwith for Ames. Nienhaus battling over there along. He's got Beckwith helping him out. Got an opportunity to see some Beckwith on Beckwith crime here.
Yes. Been looking forward to that all day.
Behind the net, picked up by the Blues, but not out. And that's the end of the period. Blues did just enough to keep themselves out of harm's way there in the last few seconds in their zone. And
14, a game total of 29. The Cyclones with 8 and a game total of 13.
14-8 for shots on goal in favor of your Blues.
29-13 for the game. So pretty decisive edge for the Blues.
Before we sign off, I want to remind everybody, Saturday, February 19th at the Tax Slayer Center, or the Mark, or the iWireless, depending on how long you've been living in the Quad Cities, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. will be the benefit game, the Genesis Hockey with Heart benefit game played by your Blues against the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Also, just as a reminder, Jana asked me to pass along that please remember any benefit T-shirts for family members, not players, theirs have been ordered, but anyone that family members want, the T-shirt order is due this evening. There was an email sent out to everybody on 1/20, January 20, just a few days ago, and that's got the order form in it. So come out to the benefit game on the 19th of February and order those T-shirts. All the proceeds and profits are going to Genesis Heart, battling heart disease in the cardiovascular center there.
That is correct, Rich. And we are going to take a break now for about 15 minutes while they resurface the ice between the second and third periods. The Blues have opened up a 4-1 lead. That's the biggest lead anybody's had in this entire season in the contest between these two teams. So for now, this is Greg Corcoran. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in preparation for the third period. Hopefully the last period of the weekend. We don't want any overtimes today because that would imply a big meltdown for the Blues, but they've got a 3-goal lead over a team that seems to be somewhat offensively challenged in the Ames Cyclones. Of course, the Blues have been pretty offensively challenged for the last couple of weeks themselves, so getting 4 goals is a pretty big achievement.
It's not good when your offense is offensive.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
So with the 17 minutes to play, we have 2 players, apparently, with 2 goals apiece, and Jack James and Jace Johnson. The Jays are wild, and they are both seniors, which kind of gives you reason to pause. Next year, we're going to be missing some of our offense, and we'll have to have some of the freshmen step up to be productive sophomores, and sophomores step up and be even more productive as juniors and seniors. And hopefully that will happen.
That's the pipeline, and I know that that's one of the biggest pushes why Coach Dylan Fournier wants guys working hard in the offseason, not only on physical fitness, but stick handling, shooting, etc., so that you can get these guys to make these leaps and become more elite scorers, the likes of the Quad J that you just mentioned.
Yeah. All right. Puck is dropped. Jack James takes the puck. Loses it as he crosses the line. And it's back at center ice. And now it rolls back to the blue line where Johnny Nienhaus picks it up. Sends it back to Chase DeYoung. Look for Chase DeYoung to be a big, big part of this team next year. I believe he'll be a junior, right?
He may be a sophomore.
Yeah, but he'll be a junior next year.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Next year.
You're absolutely correct.
Yep. All right, the puck behind the net. Wofford makes a stab at it, but it comes out. And this is number 48, Pink. Crosses to the middle. Tries to get it to number 5, Kennard, but the pass is deflected. And once again, this is Eaton. Checked by Pink. And now Chuck gets it out of the zone. Nice lead pass ahead to Doherty. And Doherty is going to get another penalty as, oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, we've seen the weak ones go both ways.
Yeah.
And looks like it's going to continue.
Yeah.
I would not have put my hand up at Cam for that one.
As
but
my mother told me many years ago.
No, and they called it a check from behind.
Oh,
that was the weakest check from behind I've ever seen.
I mean, he was 30 feet from the boards.
It's a 2 and 10 for checking from behind. Boy. Again, I will homer, but I'm not. Ooh, that is weak.
So Doherty is effectively finished until the waning moments of this game, and the Cutcomb's going to go into the box to serve the 2-minute minor. You're right, Rich. That's just. I mean, I didn't see a minor there, let alone a 2 and 10.
If you called it roughing, I guess I would just grumble a little.
Yeah.
At this point, I want to grumble a lot.
Terrible call.
Murr.
Number 17.
Murr.
Oh man, hearing Jana say that makes me even more angry. Just a terrible call. All right. Here comes number 45. The shot is knocked down at the defense. And here is Quinn out by his own blue line lurking. And he's able to shoot it in right on goal. Force Ames back to reset their power play with 1:28 to go in the power play for the Ames Cyclones. Now they bring it out of the zone. Sends it ahead to center ice. A bad pass. Knocked in, but Eaton's going to get to it first. He's going to take it behind his net and look to barrel it off the boards. He loses it, though, before he can do that. Now he regains it. Kept into the corner. Here's a man coming in front. Shot across, and no problem there as Liam Quinn slaps it all the way down. Less than a minute now to go on the penalty. Blues lead it 4-1 on the third. Jack James forechecking, steals it. He's going to get to the net. There's a shot. Good save by Heckerston. As James bids for a hat trick here in this third period.
Both the guys that are bidding for hat tricks are out right now.
That's right. Now here comes Pink. Explosive first step. and he gets through the defense, but he loses the puck, and it rolls harmlessly to Shaler, who gloves it, covers it, with 26 seconds left in the minor penalty that Cutcomp is serving for his line mate, Doherty.
Oof. I still don't like to hear it.
Oh, yeah. Now back to Mason Beckwith, sends it over to the far side. Gannon gets a stick on it, and now Johnson sends it all the way back to the blue line. Picked up now in the blue zone by Nienhaus. Nienhaus sends it out to Johnson. Johnson ahead, tries to get it to James. Now Ames comes back, 3-on-3. Kennard tries to get around Gannon, unable to do it. They've killed off that penalty as Cutcomp is back on the ice. He went to the bench and replaced over there, I believe, by Gannon. Now here's a man breaking to the middle. Big move right in front.
Ooh.
Nice backhand attempt by that was number 17. Now the puck is intercepted in the blue line by Johnson. Into the zone. He's actually got a little bit of a root there, and he's shot. And he scores! And he gets the hat trick. All right, I feel pretty confident in calling a hat trick now. Chase Johnson. Man, he has made the scouting report look great today. He had a little bit of a break, and didn't look like Hagerston came out quite as far to cut down the angle, and he left a little room up top, and a hat trick for Jace Johnson.
All right.
I believe, is that the first hat trick of the year for a Blues player?
I
can't remember another one. We had several with 2 goals.
Well, Jack's got to answer now.
Yeah. All right, the puck comes back to DeYoung in his own zone. Now it's stolen away by number 45. That's Satlos. Sends it over on the far point to Beckwith. His shot is knocked down by Wofford, and Beckwith picks it up behind his net. Connor Giesick bounces it off the boards. Big hit on Beckwith. And now number 29 is going to get to the front of the net. Oh, deflection. Had Shadler moving the wrong way, but fortunately the puck was not on goal. Now here comes the Blues again. This is Beckwith, number 13, over the line. His shot is deflected by Linder to the sideboards, and it's sent all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against Ames, coming with 12:24 to go in the second period. Just goes to show you, they could not score a goal off Hagerston for more than 4 periods.
Right.
And then suddenly he's proven to be human, which means that any goaltender is only as good as the kids playing in front of him. And
yeah. Well, a lot of those were really good plays on the power play.
Yeah. Now the puck is cleared out to center ice. Linder tries to get it to number 16. That's Hargrove. Now number 26, Helmers, has it. Sends it off the boards where it's picked up by Nienhaus. Carries it over along the far boards. Backhands it into the zone. Number 17 is back to pick it up. Leaves it behind the net. Now Cutcomp trying to get it. Cutcomp controls. He looks for Quinn behind the net. Oh, he tries to center it right in front. Here's a deflection right in front and a rebound, and comes back to the point. And it's knocked away, and here is Linder. He's got a breakaway. I don't think they're going to catch him. He's going to get in a shot. And Shadler makes the save. Big save by Shadler. Give credit, though, to the defense, although that
yeah, they didn't get there, but they
got close.
He hurt them.
Yeah. They didn't quite catch up with him, but they got close enough that he heard the footsteps, and that affected his path to the net and his shot. So good for the Blues defense not to let that one get away. Now Gannon sends it over to the open wing on the right side, where it's picked up by Ames.
For an ice.
And that's going to be an icing against Ames.
All right, 11 minutes to go on the dot. I don't want to say this one's sewed up because it's not, because you never know, but definitely quite a breakout here for your Blues.
This is the most relaxed I've been in a Blues Cyclone game all year because all of the others have been nail biters.
100%.
Now, number 9, that's Reed Jones, is kind of limping over to the bench after he took one right in the shin pads from Gannon.
Those things are not as thick as you think they are.
No.
Earlier in the season, Liam Quinn got one cracked by blocking a shot in practice.
Wow.
Oof. That's got to hurt.
Going back 60 years or so when I was playing, I remember occasionally getting hit in the shins, and as it hit me, I would wonder what happened to my shin pads.
Right.
Well, they were there. It just didn't do much of a job. And All right, the Blues try and get the puck to the middle. Now they lose the puck. It comes out of the zone. The Blues have to hustle back, and it's picked up by Wofford. Wofford loses the puck off a skate. Now it comes to Conrad. Conrad dumps it into the zone where Johnson has it. Already has 3. Now here's a deflection right in front, and Hegerston has to be quick to get the pads closed on that deflected shot. Johnson puts a hit on number 17 as the puck goes behind the Blues net. 10 minutes to play in the game. Now it's kept in, but now it's dumped out to center ice and sent into the corner, where Eaton's going to be the first man back to get it. He's hit hard by number 21. That's Linder. 2 Linders on this team. Griffin, number 8, and Grafton, number 21. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they're brothers.
I hope so, man. Like the Sedines.
Now here's a long shot from the point by Nienhuis. Trying to get it to the front of that, but it's picked away, and we're going to have a penalty on the Blues.
Yeah.
For a tripping penalty here. Yep. Now here's a 3-on-2. Pink gets a shot away. Or no, that was not Pink. That was number 45, Satlos. Shadler makes the save, and the whistle blows. And one of the Blues, that looks like Giesek.
Nope.
No, Giesek's going to the bench.
Beckwith.
It's Beckwith that's going to the penalty box.
You want to go say hi to Cam?
Yeah.
It's fine.
13 and 3 will sit down together and discuss what's coming up this week.
And all the lines have been super scrambled having one of your centers in the box.
Here, another save by Shadler. Comes right out to the shot. Here's Beckwith with the shot. It's deflected away from the net before it got to Shadler that time. And the puck is cleared out of the zone, and that's going to go all the way down into the Ames zone. Quinn, as usual, doing an excellent job on the forecheck on the penalty kill. And it's back behind the Ames net now, where their forwards look to set up their power play rush. Continued harassment there by Quinn. And finally, they get it into the offensive zone. It was tipped. There won't be any icing there. And Nienhuis, battling with number 26, Helmers, sends it across to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it right across the crease, but nobody there. Quinn gets it and sends it all the way down for icing the puck. Totally legal, as you are a man down. Now it's Conrad that's doing the bulk of the forechecking. Now we got number 6, Beckwith. Oh, man, that Pink. Explosive. But the Blues get control of the puck and send it all the way around. Rings around the net. Picked up by number 17. Here's a pass for... Here's Cutcomp. Tries to go short side. Heckerston makes the save. Now the Ames takes control. Again, if number 17's parents are watching, I'm sorry that I'm not identifying by name, but he's not listed. Not my fault. Here's a man in front. Big save on a shot by Pink.
Nice save. 11 seconds of the power play. Penalty kill.
Now the puck is kept in at the half boards by number 45, Satlos. He tries one. Here's Pink going to get a shot away. Right on goal. And it's free. And the puck, the net is off the moorings after one of the Cyclones and one of the Blues goes into the net along with Shadler. No vacancy in that net right now. they've had some really good opportunities, and either bad shooting luck or some great saves by Shadler has kept them off the board since the opening goal of the game.
I'm going to go with both.
Yeah. Linesman doing a little bit of shuffling to Cotton Eye Joe there. That's something you don't want to see.
No, thank you.
Number 17 going to drop it out of the zone where it's picked off there by Wofford. Wofford's got a shot. Big save by Hagerston. He's got the pad on it. JR has had some good opportunities today. He's kind of been frustrated with some good saves. Now,
agreed.
This is Jones again. Fires short side. Knocked away by Shadler. Jones recovers. Tries to get it in front to Pink. Pink's shot is deflected by Wofford. Now a centering pass is picked off in there by the Blues defense. And this is Gannon over the line. Throws a hard shot, but it was wide of the net. Now picked up over on the sideboards by number 5, Cutcomp. And it's dumped out of the zone. And finally the defense picks it up. That gets it to Nienhaus as Eaton and one of the players for Ames are battling in the zone. Now here's Eaton coming. He has to maneuver to get a stick on it. His shot is a weak one that's gloved easily and sent behind the net by Hagerston. Now the puck is taken out of there off the skate of one of the Ames players, number 10. That's Baker. Now number 3, Hare, sends it around the near side boards. Who's going to get to it first? That looks like
Chuck.
Eaton sends it off the boards. Conrad touched it, so there's no icing. He got a stick on it. And they battle for it along the half wall on the near side in the offensive zone, Blues offensive zone. Now Eaton once again turns at center ice, sends it. Oh, big hit. Woo! Now he's cross-checked from behind, and really a dirty play by number 18. That was a good legal check, and number 18, Vincent Voss, or Jason Voss, I guess his name is. Jason Voss, really bad cross-check against Eaton. And I think fortunately for him, the official was there to save him from the wrath of a couple of Blues players, yeah.
The wrath of Chuck. That could be a slasher film.
Now that certainly was a more egregious penalty than that checking from behind on Doherty, but
seriously, I don't think you can even say it with a full voice. Checking from behind. It needs to be more like checking from behind. Heavens to Murgatroyd.
5:06 to play in the game, and the Blues are going to have a 2-minute power play here.
Some woo girls out in the crowd right now. They like them some Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a whole discussion about it now. Oh, hey, it's only 1 minute and 6 seconds till Cam finally makes his way free of the box. I feel bad for that guy. Jeez.
I'm not much for some of these videos, but that Uptown Funk video is one of the best I've ever seen. That is just tremendous.
Jana thrown out on the mic. Everybody, please order your T-shirts. The link is in the email from January 20th for your Hockey with Heart.
All right, let's see if the Blues can get a second hat trick on the day. They've got Jack James out there. In fact, he's going to be the one that goes down behind the net, picks up the puck from Shadler. Well, they're not going to make it easy for him. Here's a man trying to get it right in front. Knocked down at the defense by James. I think Jack's probably thinking, I just went back to pick up the puck. You're not supposed to chase me back here, but that's exactly what they're doing. Now he puts the move on number 5 and comes out of the zone. Gets it ahead to Conrad, now to Johnson. Johnson sends it in behind the net. Back to the point. This is Nienhaus walking in. Now he gets it over on the side wall to the mullet.
Oh, yeah.
Now the puck. Whoa, another check from behind by number 5, Kennard. And it has started to get a little chippy in the waning moments of this game.
Yep, they're going to take them both. It's going to be a hook and rough.
And that
So
that was the right call on Nienhaus.
Oh, it
so
was,
there
for
was,
sure.
there was really no reason for that Ames player to go in there and administer his own kind of justice.
The hand was already in the air.
Yep.
All you did was negate yourself.
So now we're going to have a 5-on-4.
Still 5-on-4, yeah. There we go. Chuck's coming out. 5-on-4.
Don't have James on the ice right now, so he won't be getting his hat trick at least in the next little while. Here's the puck behind the net. Here's back to DeYoung. No lane there. His shot was deflected. And here's Cutcomp. Tries to look for a passing lane there to Eaton behind the net. Eaton's going to send it back to DeYoung. Oh, he tries to get it to Beckwith. It popped over his stick and into the corner. Now Beckwith's going to get another chance. Good stop by Hegerston to the far corner. And Beckwith has it again. He's got Eaton in front. Tries to bring it around the net now. Back to the point to DeYoung. Back to Beckwith. Dumps it into the corner to Cutcomp. Back to Beckwith. There's a shot deflected by Eaton. But it was deflected right into the pads of Hegerston, and he was able to make the save. So we've got 7 seconds left on the power play. Here is Beckwith. Penalty is over. Beckwith sends it behind the net. Tries to drop it to Cutcomp. Now once again it's Beckwith. Tries to get it to Wofford, who puts his man down.
With authority.
Here's a shot right in front. Deflected in front. And Hegerston made the save.
Cutcomp was there. Some of the Cyclones taking exception, pushing him aside, which, again, is what you expect.
2:48 to play. Blues totally in control of this one with a 5-1 lead. Here is Beckwith going to take the draw. Got Pat Hurd back on the right point. Let's see if he draws it back to him. Gets it into the corner instead.
Oh, that was Cam. Finally. He's free.
Puck is sent all the way down, almost, and knocked down by Pat Gannon at center ice, so the Blues re-enter the zone. Still trying to get that hat trick goal for Jack James. Or more importantly, just keep the puck out of their own net. Here's Peck right in front. Big save by Hegerston. Doherty is pushed into the corner, loses the puck, and is picked up by Ames. They send it out along the near side boards, and Pat Hurd goes back to pick it up in his own zone, sends it ahead, where it's deflected to number 29, McHenry.
Yep.
And his attempt to
stick.
enter it into the zone.
It's a high stick on, on the Ames player. Stick came up and whacked. I couldn't tell exactly who it was, but it was a real easy call.
Grafton Linder is going to go for a 2-minute high sticking penalty. Clearly unintentional, but nonetheless, he's going to sit for 2. And the Blues have the opportunity for a power play for the remainder of the game. We'll see what happens here. We've got Johnson, Quinn, Conrad, Wofford, and who is that over on the far side there? At the far point, I can't tell. Right-handed shooter.
Looks like Gianni? No. No, it's the mullet. It's Quinn.
Okay. No, Quinn's left-handed. Oh. It's Nienhaus.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about the point. My bad.
Yep. All right, Nienhaus back to Conrad. Johnson's going to try it again. This time he misses, but not by much.
Nope.
He had some time there to kind of measure that shot, and now instead we get it back to Johnson. He sends it across to, picked up by Wofford over the zone. He's got 2 men to beat. Now he goes to the outside, takes it behind the net, sends it back to Johnson. Over on the side to Nienhaus, going to fire one.
Good save.
Deflected by the goaltender, Hegerston, who gets it popped up into the netting behind the net with 1:12 left to go in the game.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can. I don't believe in carryover momentum from game to game, especially when they're a week apart. But the offensive mojo has been really working here for the Varsity.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it continues.
Now here's back to the point. Johnson gets a hold of it and dumps it back into the corner. Ames is going to get to it first. Try and center it, but it's kept in by Wofford. Wofford's going to get a shot away, deflected in front. Oh, man. Big cross-check there into the back of Liam Quinn that went uncalled, but we're in the last minute of the game. Now here's Linder again, forced outside by the defense, and the Blues come back. Sends it ahead to Johnson. Over the line, he's going to use the defenseman as a screen. Instead, he tries to deke through and loses the puck. 35 seconds left in the game. Back to Johnson.
Lots
Gonna
of
fire. Got a delayed whistle coming up against Ames.
16 had been hooking the Ginger for about 5 minutes straight there. Okay, not 5 minutes. 10 seconds, so.
And it looks like one last penalty coming up against Ames. And this will result in a very short 5-on-3. There's only 21.9 seconds left, and the Blues will have a 5-on-3 advantage for the balance of the game, unless they score.
Liam Quinn, after he took that big cross check and was down in front of the goal there, it took him a minute to get back to the bench, and he was pretty labored, and he's sitting back there. Didn't get looked at, but I'm glad this is the end of the game, or we might be missing him.
There's a shot right in front. Missed the net by Giesick. Puck is cleared, but not out. It's going to go to Doherty. His shot is knocked down to the defense. 12 seconds left. Get it back to James here. Let's get a shot away from the point.
Yeah.
No, instead it's going to come to Johnson, and Doherty gets a shot away, and the shot is saved by Hegerston, and that's the game.
Do it.
And the Blues, after trailing early, came away with a big 5-1 win over the Cyclones from Ames. So that's going to do it from the River's Edge today. The JV loses a tough one, 1-0, and the Varsity comes back and wins, going away with a big 5-1 win. So for Rich Blunk and Dean Patton, this is Greg Corcoran wishing you a pleasant good morning. We'll see you next week. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.